Alumni nights, I'm graduating, and I have everybody here to thank for it. The Military Services Office, my professors at CCIE, the United States Marine Corps, the future Dr. Ann Matterson, Professor Razel, Dr. Luna. Thank you guys all so much for everything you have done for me on my path. Thank my beautiful family, and thank everybody here at UCF. Go Knights! Charge on!
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please pay attention to the following announcement. In the event that Addition Financial Arena must be evacuated, arena visitors must follow the instructions of arena staff and evacuate the arena immediately. If seated on the floor level, please proceed to the nearest corner exit and exit Addition Financial Arena through the ground level doors. If seated in the lower level or 100 sections, please proceed either up or down the stairs to the exit nearest you. If seated on the upper level or 200 sections, proceed down the stairs to the main arena concourse and then to the exit nearest you. We appreciate your attention to our evacuation procedures. Enjoy your visit to Addition Financial Arena.
I want to thank everybody, including my mom, for making my college career possible and just leading me onto such a successful road. Go Knights and charge on.
want to give the biggest thanks to my mentors, my friends, and my parents. Go Knights, charge on! I want to thank my parents for always encouraging me to dream big. And I want to thank my professors for always helping me with my work and helping me to learn well. Go Knights, charge on!
What I learned at UCF these past 4 years is to never be afraid to get involved. That's how you find your community on campus. That's how you find your new people here at UCF. I got my start in student government, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I'm very proud to have been a UCF Knight and be involved so much. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Go Knights, charge on.
Have you ever wondered if there was a place that could help you unleash your full potential? Where access to excellence isn't guarded by ivy, but open to all who strive for greatness. Where education leads to more than a degree. It opens the door to a career and a better life. A place where your dreams can inspire discoveries that uplift humanity. A place where hard work, determination, and commitment drive achievement. Where imagination ignites invention and innovation. Where the lines between science and creativity converge, pushing the boundaries of possibility. That place is here. The University of Central Florida. A place for those who dare to invent the future. A place for people like us.
Honored guests, please welcome the incredible graduates from the University of Central Florida. Please welcome the esteemed faculty and scholarly top honor graduates to the ceremony.
Feel this moment. Not as a beginning, but as recognition of everything it took to get here and everything you've already set in motion. Graduates, you didn't arrive here by accident. You arrived through persistence, through late nights, through real work, through moments when it would have been easier to stop, but you didn't. Every step brought you here. UCF nights, you earned this. In classrooms where you were challenged to think differently, in labs where ideas became reality, in internships, clinics, and communities where what you learned began to matter. You didn't wait for permission. You moved, you created, you solved, you dared to build what's next. You are knights who took on challenges, who figured things out, who turned uncertainty into action, who proved that opportunity means nothing unless it is seized. And you didn't do it alone. Classmates, mentors, family, the people who believed in you, even when you weren't sure. The ones who showed up, who never let you quit, who made sacrifices so you could keep going. This moment belongs to them, too. And today you show them it was worth it. Commencement doesn't begin your future. It proves what you're already capable of. And now you carry that forward, because what you started at UCF was never meant to stop here. It shows up in the work you do next, in the problems you choose to solve, in the standards you set, and the opportunities you create for others. That's what Knights do. We don't wait. We don't hold back what we've learned. We take it further. We raise the bar. We make it count. So go forward. Dare to lead. Dare to solve. Dare to open doors. Because the future you create is not yours alone. It's what you put into motion for those who follow. Go Knights. Charge on.
Good morning, it's time to graduate. Good morning to you. Good morning, UCF family, welcome to commencement. My name is Adrienne Otto-Frame, and it is my pleasure and honor to serve as the Vice President for Student Success and Wellbeing here at the University of Central Florida. The university is honored to welcome graduates, esteemed guests, and online viewers to the 179th commencement exercises at the University of Central Florida. I can think of no better way to spend a very special morning together than with a spirited celebration of scholarship, support, service, and student success. Assembled are the graduates of the College of Community Innovation and Education. To begin our ceremony, our vocalist Jose Velez and our organist Andrew Walker, who are beside the platform on the main floor, will lead us in the singing of the national anthem. If everyone will please rise if you are able, and gentlemen, if you'll remove your caps.
So proudly we bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say those that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thank you, Jose and Andrew. And if everyone would please be seated. And now, please welcome the President of the University of Central Florida, Dr. Alexander Cartwright.
Thank you, Dr. Frame, and welcome everyone to this morning's ceremony. Graduates, today marks an extraordinary achievement. You came to UCF with the belief that you are capable of more. And today, you have transformed that belief into an extraordinary accomplishment. This moment also belongs to some very special people, your families and friends. To all of those with us today and those watching online, you have showed up in big ways and small. You supported, encouraged, and sacrificed so these graduates could keep going. And they certainly did not get here alone. I ask all the guests of our graduates to please stand if you are able. All the rest. Graduates, please identify your family and friends and join me in recognizing the people who helped you along the way. Thank you so much for being such an important part of the UCF family, and you may be seated. We also recognize the kind of university that shaped this experience for our graduates. UCF was founded to take on challenges that did not come with clear answers, to contribute to one of the most ambitious efforts in human history, landing humans on the moon. UCF was never supposed to look like this. We were never supposed to be this big, never supposed to move this fast, never supposed to compete at this level. And yet, here we are. More than 70,000 students, more than 400,000 alumni, one of the most impactful public universities in America, a national competitor in academics and athletics, driving the economy of one of the fastest growing regions in the country. This did not happen because we played it safe. It happened because we chose a different path. While some universities protect tradition, we create it. Some measure excellence by exclusivity. We measure it by impact. Some universities have one mascot. We have three. Nitro, charging into battle. The Pegasus, flying above the competition, and the Citronaut, an orange in a space helmet. What other university would choose an orange to represent their ambitions? And I have to admit that some may think we're a little unconventional, but I like to think that we simply dare to dream bigger. And we believe that hard work, passion, and resourcefulness that are in UCF's DNA will make anything possible. And graduates, that spirit lives in you. Before we continue, several leaders who helped shape the UCF experience, guiding our strategy, supporting our students, and advancing this university, are with me on the platform today. I ask them to stand and remain standing as they are recognized, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. John Miklos, member, UCF Board of Trustees. Rhonda Bishop, Vice President for People and Workplace Experience. Dr. Paige Borden, Chief Analytics Officer. Dr. Andrea Guzman, Vice President for Access and Community Engagement. Janet D. Owen, Vice President for Government and Community Relations and Associate General Counsel. Dr. Winston Schoenfeld, Vice President for Research and Innovation, and Dr. Sheila Amin, Dean of the Burnett Honors College. Throughout their time at UCF, our graduates were guided by faculty who challenged them, supported them, and helped them grow. In classrooms, in labs, and through mentorship, our faculty played a key role in shaping the journey that brought our graduates to this moment. For that, we are deeply grateful. I now ask Pegasus Professor Thomas Breyer, our Faculty Grand Marshal, and all members of the UCF faculty present with us today to please stand so we may recognize your impact. Thank you so much for all you do. Across our university, our staff play a vital role in shaping the experience of our students. Through their dedication, care, and commitment, they helped our graduates reach this milestone. We're grateful for all they do. I now ask Tara Roquevert, this ceremony's Staff Advisory Council representative, and members of the UCF staff, to please stand so we may honor you. Thank you for all you do across the university to advance student success. Additionally, we would like to recognize the staff members here today supporting our commencement ceremonies, including our vocalist, Jose Velez, our organist, Andrew Walker, and our bagpipers, Reginald Lyle and Ben Pugh, for their roles in elevating this special experience. Graduates, earning a degree is no small feat. It reflects years of discipline, effort, and determination. And here at UCF, it represents something more. It reflects work that has already been applied, tested, and put into motion. Because at UCF, our students don't spend their time waiting for what's next. They've already begun doing the work. Graduates, you've led teams and solved problems with no clear answer. You've taken what you learned in class and made it hold up in the real world, in a lab, in a clinic, in a company, or in the community. You've been expected to show up, contribute, and deliver since your very first day at UCF. And this spirit of grit, resilience, and persistence is what we celebrate today. Congratulations. Before we continue, we honor special graduates who could not be with us today, those who are active duty military and have been called away to serve our country. We are also honored to recognize additional groups of graduates who are with us today. Graduating members of our ROTC programs who have just been or are about to be commissioned as officers in our armed forces, our graduating student veterans, our graduating active duty military, and our graduating military-connected students. Will these graduates please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations. Thank you for your service and for the example you set for all of us. That spirit of leadership, responsibility, and purpose is part of what defines this university. From our military-connected students to those who are the first in their families to earn a bachelor's degree, to our student leaders, each of you helps to make this community what it is. And now, we will hear from one of your peers. Lucy Blanco, UCF Student Body President and Board of Trustees member, is graduating with you today. She will offer a few reflections on this moment and help us introduce this ceremony's commencement speaker. Join me in welcoming and congratulating Lucy.
President Cartwright, platform party, faculty, families, and friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Standing in front of you today as a part of the class of 2026 is something I don't take lightly, because I truly know what it took to get us here. And I know the journey didn't look the same for any of us. Some of us found our path right away, while some of us changed it, maybe more than once. Some of us balanced school with work, family, campus involvement, everything at once. But we chose to keep going. And now we're here. CCIE, we earned this. And throughout our time at UCF, we showed up, we figured things out, we took on challenges we weren't always sure we were ready for. And along the way, this place became so much more than where we just went to class. It's where we found people who pushed us, supported us, and believed in us. But here is what matters most. What we did at UCF doesn't stay here. The way we learned to think and create, the way we learned to solve problems, the way we showed up for each other even when it was hard. That becomes how we move forward. So take a second to look around. This is your class. This is your moment. Everything it took, the people who helped you earn your degree, right here in one place. Class of 2026, what we started here is just the very beginning. And wherever we go, I know we will always carry UCF with us. Today's commencement speaker is Dr. Barbara Gelman-Danley, a national leader dedicated to advancing quality, accountability, and innovation in higher education. As president of the Higher Learning Commission, she oversees accreditation of colleges and universities across the country, ensuring they meet rigorous academic standards while continuously improving to serve students. Dr. Gelman-Danley's career spans decades of leadership in colleges, universities, and state systems. For instance, she served as the president of the University of Rio Grande, vice chancellor of the Ohio Board of Regents, and has provided leadership on various boards of key organizations, shaping policy and expanding access to education. A true champion of lifelong learning, she holds degrees from Syracuse University, Simmons University, Oklahoma City University, and the University of Oklahoma, with postgraduate work at NYU, Cornell, Harvard, the University of Chicago, and MIT. Her work reminds us that higher education must not only open doors, but also continually evolve to meet the needs of a changing world. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Barbara Gelman-Danley.
Thank you for that gracious introduction. President Cartwright, members of the board, faculty, staff, graduates, and family and friends, it's terrific to be here today. You all are graduates on a very important day of your life right now. And I want to ask you a question that was frequently used by legendary football coach Marv Levy. Where would you rather be than right here, right now? I'm sorry that he's not from Florida, but I grew up in New York State. I've held the privilege myself of presiding over 15 commencement ceremonies as a college president. And it would be an understatement to state how proud the individuals are who helped you get here today. These ceremonies are amazing, and for everyone on stage and beyond, they have changed your lives. Nelson Mandela summed it up well when he said, "Education is the most important weapon which you can use to change the world." You have the tools at all levels, bachelor's, master's, doctorates. Now it's in your hands as a tool to see what you will do with it. I read with great joy about the College of Community Innovation and Education, the range of certificates, bachelor's, master's, doctoral, people coming from this region and beyond. As one example, in preparing my remarks, I reached out to a good friend from home, Dr. Jerry Vito. And those of you in criminal justice will recognize his name possibly. Jerry's a good friend, and I said, you know, I'm speaking to this group and there are a lot of different degrees offered. Tell me the latest that's going on in the field. Well, he wrote me that his daughter, Gina Vito, is a graduate of CCIE with 2 master's degrees, public administration and nonprofit management. And proudly he noted that Dr. Steve Holmes is one of Louisville's graduates. I think he's taking credit for his success, who have long served UCF, and he, you know, obviously a great administrator. So I think it just goes to show you this is a small world, and UCF has a big impact. I started my own personal educational journey as a young child. My sister friends and I would play school. I don't know, did anybody else do that in the School of Education? All right. Well, for some reason, I anointed myself principal. As fate would have it, I ended up being an education major in college. I wanted to teach English. Like many of you, my future was very plotted out in my mind. But things took a pivot when I did my student teaching. Everything changed. I was teaching at a small Catholic institution in Syracuse, New York, and I was directed to teach Chaucer, which I had not read yet, and I had to start from the beginning. One day, while I was sitting on the edge of my desk, fully engage with the students on a complex reading, the supervising teacher walked in and said, in a tone that would make anybody quiver, "We do not sit on desks at this school." I decided to teach in college. We may try to predict our futures, but trust me, it's really futile and limiting. Think of all the times you had a to-do list, aspirations, things you wanted to accomplish, complete an assignment by a certain date, and it shifted. Well, life gets in the way sometimes. Sometimes in difficult moments, sometimes in the most beautiful opportunities that enlighten us. One thing I learned in my journey is that I don't know everything. I was about 28 years old when this happened. I knew everything up until then. It was an awakening. In my first higher education job, I became fascinated with distance learning, and I wanted to make a case to the deans as to how we should move forward as a faculty member. I found myself very frustrated when they pushed back. Apparently, it showed. The college president, who became an impactful mentor, invited me into his office, a completely open space campus that everybody could hear, and he said, "You don't get to talk to deans that way." Well, in that moment, while I was somewhat embarrassed, I had the insight to realize he was right. I didn't know everything, and for the rest of my life, I am very grateful that burden has been lifted off my shoulders. Another lesson I learned early on is you never know who will impact your lives, whether it's through their own success, etc. And I found that forces in your early years can make such a difference. A teacher, somebody who takes you aside, somebody who tries to help you. I had an English teacher who recognized extra skills I didn't know I have in critical thinking, and he gave me extra assignments. I had no idea what critical thinking meant, but when I look back, I think that was really terrific, and I will never forget him. In college, when I was majoring in English, I had a graduate advisor who wrote something very profound on one of my papers. Just because you do so well in this, it does not have to be your major. I realized he was telling me to reach and stretch my goals in life. I held on to English, but I added a second major. I have been blessed with inspiration through generous mentors. Sometimes at the moment, I didn't even realize what that impact would be. Mostly in leadership, I learned from them. I let them write the scripts, allowing me to move along the lazy river of my dreams. They pulled me forth, guided me, created jobs for me. It's a blessing you should never overlook, and you may not know in the moment when they are coming into your lives. Influencers need to get time to know you. You need to be seen and heard. It could be years until there's some kind of connection that is made. One of my mentors told me the importance of speaking up when I'm in gatherings, not just to influence the outcome, but to meet new people. And I thought it was a great idea. He said, take the debate, but not the credit. Let it happen organically. And this is what I learned from it. And I say to folks often, never regret what you didn't say. One of the most inspiring and influential people in my life is a friend, Jane Fagan. Jane taught for decades. She taught English. She was a humble woman who loved her job and the impact it could have on students. Often when a group of us would go out for dinner, she would run into these students. And they would say, "Oh, Mrs. Fagan, you changed my life." And then they would sometimes even give examples of lessons that she used to teach them. It was like being in a celebrity. And I kiddingly used to say to Jane, can we just go on with what we're socializing? You've got your fan club out here all the time. But it worked out in restaurants because we got a lot of free desserts. Jane had a passion for teaching. It wasn't just a job. When I studied the degrees and certificates that you offer in CCIE, I found a very common bond. They are now and will always be your passion. In fact, UCF explains this with their own words that I found in your publications. when they describe the different majors. They say things like that you will make more than a living, you will make a lasting difference. It's calling, it's a gift. It might just be the most rewarding decision you've ever made, and that's before you started. A calling. These are lofty goals and aspirations that apply across all disciplines in this college. It made me ponder, what would happen in the day of the life of somebody where all of you might have an impact? And I thought of one example. I live in a community, Highland Park, Illinois, and a few years ago there was a shooting at the July 4th parade. I don't know if any of you remember reading about that. We all think, how could this happen here? And then it does. It was an unexpected trauma. At first I thought, oh my gosh, did my son go with my grandchildren? Fortunately not that day, but they have before. 8 people were killed, 1 twin was paralyzed, and 40 others shot. The crisis and emergency management teams were there first. I know this because I live near a firehouse, and that's what alerted me to something going on. The first responders, the health professionals, all types rushing to the scene. The schools that were not open, the teachers and counselors came to help everybody and invited them back. The students, when they returned in the fall, they had the mental health experts present, counselors, everybody dealing with PTSD. The nonprofit organizations chipped in and helped in many ways. In one single tragic event, the kinds of graduates and practitioners and scholars you will become are those that will serve a community that, heaven forbid, has the same experience as mine. They will be life-changing impacts on communities and individuals. Personally, I was also very moved by the shooting, and I share this because I know many certificates are offered at UCS. I'm a certified executive and life coach. In that case, I became a trauma-informed coach. More than a degree, you just keep learning. A wise and revered sage, Patanjali, wrote centuries ago, when you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all of your thoughts break their bonds. All your mind matters and transcends your limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction, and you find yourself in a new, great, and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents become alive, and you discover yourself to be greater as a person by far than you ever dreamed yourself to be. Dream, share your voice, let go of knowing everything, have a passion that transcends a job, reach for that calling, and you will indeed change the world. This is what I want for you. And in fact, I will say, today there's nowhere I would rather have been than right here, right now. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Barbara, for your inspiring words. I agree completely. It's all about finding a calling, finding something you want to do and being passionate about that. And I know many of our students feel that way. I think it's also interesting to hear that it's important to realize how little we know. I tell people this all the time, that I know very little. But I think it is important. It's a mindset of how you move forward. The other thing I'd say to all of you is, I know many times we talk about how being at our university has changed your lives. But Barbara pointed out something that's also really important, and that is, I hope you realize how much you changed the lives of the people you interacted with here. Your classmates, the faculty, the staff. You had an impact on this institution, you had an impact on all of us. And I know, because of many of your majors, you're going to continue to have an impact on many, many more lives in the future. And thank you for that. The last thing I'll say, Barbara, is considering that long list of institutions about lifelong education, we just have to figure out which certificate you're going to get from CCIE. So thank you so much for being here. We begin our student recognitions today by honoring some very deserving achievers. In the fall of 2015, UCF began offering students with intellectual disabilities access to a non-degree vocational preparation and college experience through Inclusive Education Services, part of our College of Community Innovation and Education. This innovative program provides educational opportunities and career development skills to students with intellectual disabilities within a higher education setting. Upon successful completion, students earn a professional services credential through the Division of Continuing Education. This credential provides students with the opportunity to specialize in one of 3 concentrations that align with expanding job sectors in Florida: hospitality management, social services, and early childhood education. Each concentration includes academic courses, on-campus work experiences, and a capstone community internship. Students can also live on campus and participate in student activities, opportunities, and resources with their fellow Knights. Today, I am pleased to celebrate 7 students who are the 8th group to complete the IES experience. Will Dr. Ross Wolf, Associate Provost for UCF Downtown and Interim Dean of the College of Community Innovation and Education, please join me?
William Brenneman. Zachary Bruns. Nina Jaston. Isabel Houghton. Samuel McGinnis. Peregrine Dorsey. Shaquela Sweet.
Congratulations to our IES student Knights for earning their professional services credentials. Graduates, we have reflected on the journey. Now we arrive at the moment you have been working toward. Graduates, you are earning your degree from UCF. As Florida's technological university, we are a place defined by excellence, action, an impact at scale. What you see around you, all your fellow graduates, is proof of what happens when expectation meets effort and opportunity is turned into action. I now ask Interim Dean Wolf to present today's graduates. And will the graduates please stand and remain standing?
Graduates from our College of Community, Innovation, and Education, you have shown determination, grit, and perseverance in pursuing opportunities and reaching this major life milestone. You followed your own path for honing your skills and showcasing your abilities to meet challenges, take risks, and make a difference, further showing how Knight's graduates are poised to energize the workforce and shape what's next. President Cartwright, I am proud to present the innovative degree candidates from the College of Community, Innovation, and Education.
Thank you, Interim Dean Wolf, and graduates, please remain standing. I now ask Dr. Thomas Breyer, our Grand Marshal, who represents the faculty, to recommend degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Mr. President. My faculty colleagues and I are thrilled for these graduates and for all at UCF who helped them learn and succeed. On behalf of the faculty and in concurrence with the deans, I am pleased to recommend that the degrees be conferred to those students qualified to receive them. Graduates, please remain standing, and congratulations.
Thank you, Grand Marshal Breyer. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and with the concurrence of the UCF Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended and for which you have qualified with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Now, will our master's and bachelor's graduates please be seated? Our doctoral graduates may remain standing. And I am pleased to welcome Dr. John Buckwalter, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, to begin the presentation of our doctoral degrees.
Thank you, President Cartwright. The doctoral degree represents the highest academic achievement a person can earn, and earning it is not easy. Indeed, it asks a great deal of these candidates and their families. They've completed advanced coursework and examinations, and they've produced research that not only adds to their fields, but also makes a meaningful impact on the communities that they inhabit. As you can see, graduates and their faculty advisors are approaching the stage to be recognized and hooded. Will all remaining doctoral graduates please be seated until called forward? The hooding ceremony is traditional for the conferral of a doctoral degree. The academic hood is a UCF hood, as its black and gold colors denote our institution, and the velvet lining represents the field of study. Joining each graduate and faculty advisor is Dr. John Weishampel, Dean of the College of Graduate Studies. We will now celebrate our doctoral graduates.
Dr. Anthony Joseph Wishart, Major Advisor, Dr. Larry Walker. Dr. Amber M. Mullins, Major Advisor, Dr. Thomas Cox. Dr. Ashley Nicole Breville, Major Advisor Dr. Ashley Yalim and Dr. Trenton March. Dr. Raya Patrice Berkeley Jacobs, Major Advisor Dr. Claire Connolly Knox. Dr. Catherine Teresa Hickey, Major Advisor Dr. Andrew Sullivan. Dr. Hanvit Kim, Major Advisor Dr. Naeem Kapuku. Dr. Victoria Portia Siegel, Major Advisor Dr. Melissa Zeligman. Dr. Lisa Rickman, Major Advisor Dr. J. Rochelle Joe.
Dr. Angel Manuel Maldonado III, Major Advisor Dr. Sarah Bush and Dr. Lisa Brooks. Dr. Jennifer Howard, Major Advisor Dr. William Robert Gordon II. Dr. Mami Matsumoto Wazakani, Major Advisor Dr. Stephen Sivo. And the last PhD graduate, Dr. Allison Macy Banzin, Major Advisor Dr. Michelle Taub.
The master's degree represents intensive, rigorous study in a specific discipline or profession beyond the bachelor's degree. It should be noted that the master's degree shows real commitment to building a strong path for the future. Today, I'm honored to recognize a milestone that reflects the impact that these graduates will make in our state and beyond. Also with us are graduates earning the Education Specialist degree, an advanced professional degree awarded in the College of Community Innovation and Education. This type of degree signifies additional knowledge and proficiency in a specific subject area beyond the master's degrees. We will begin with our first row of graduates.
From the College of Community Innovation and Education, Lori Gardner. Rebecca Cowell-Fields, Vanessa Rose Castellano, Victoria Michelle Perez, Jill Allison Daniels, Melanie Franzi Jurgensen, Yanel Bosch, Samantha G. Gagan, Selin Yirigan, Cassandra Milena Jaramillo, Jacqueline Elizabeth Street, Jose Luis Acosta, Alexander Schilling Restifo, Brian Patrick William Faith, Zalika Robinson Hadding, Deasia N. McMillan, Savannah Pfeiffer, Ethan Temple, David Andrew Lockard, Ariane Lathirica Hunter, Brian Muniz Marecos,
Renee Caleb Gomez, Sarah Alsamar, Nelson Alexander Medina, Delante Clark, Adrison Gomes, Julie T. Wind, Aaron Miller Eberhardt, Ivania Rodriguez, Ivana Pineda Abreu, Allison Jean Walters, Sarah L. Bird, Julian Malik Serrano O'Neill, Connor Evan Kelly, Gabriela Alexi Calderon, Peyton Taylor Allen, Carrie Ann Forrest, Emily Elise DeLapp, Avery Nicole Higgins, Jacqueline Alexandria Friedman, Margaret Esther Ashline, Charisma Moore, Deja Custodio, Sean Kevin Beckton Jr., Carson Blaine Lewis, Carrie Wynn, JC Wren Johnson, Nathan Bryce Kino, Deandra Coley, Rachel Angela Luador, wait. Madia Madarin Chowdhury, Alexandra Elena Gonzalez Olabi, Margie Chenakamor Hirpara, Niami Sima, Sydney D. Irvin, Kyra Denise Palmer, Shalandria Terriel Roberts, Kaylee Sanchez, Hazelyn Rachel Perez,
Emily Ruth Freed, Elena J. Failmeyer, Rakia Jasmine Aside West, Johanna Kamel, Alex Michael Steele, Brendan Bowen, Yasser Saeed Husseini, Randall Allen Lowe, Sydney Michaela Jamisco, Aliyah Rose Johnson, Ramis M. Joseph, Louisa Diana Claridge, Yanni Lachey Rose, Ola Nirbi, Mariam Abdullahim, Dora E. Echeverria Quinones, Kaylin Danielle Nazario, Samantha Lynn Parrish, Bianca Jaylene de la Bastide, Brittany Jade Fernandez, Callie Marie Politano, Kay Latoya Francine Jeremiah, Serena Grace Verdell, Elena Danielle Nicole McGuire, Carmen Elisa Malka, Naomi Yvonne Baumbach, Stephanie Rose Piazza, Sebastian Campo, Reed Camden Ferguson, Evie G. Polis, Josie Montana Crayer, Maxwell Asher Kaplowitz, Edgar Josue Carrasco Acosta, Michelle Rose Dussault, Lauren Ray Bell, Ryan Merritt, Brielle Marie Woodson, Jessica Nicole Serrano, Andrew William Cooper, Celine Grave D. Peralta, Kristen Jewel Klupek, Forrest W.S. Rothschild, Christy Dawn Garton, Melissa Monique Lawrence, Karen Fernanda Mendez, Tiffany J. Ewell,
Kennedy Rianne Deschaurer, Regina Marie Lavalle, Carolyn Martinez Lugo, Orchid Alexandria Garland, Trevor Gavin Witten, Alexandra Jillian Tailing, Bailey Jordan Bernard, Mackenzie Elizabeth Fox, Gabriella Joanna Kapopoulos, Savannah Sky Dinu, Urja Kaushik, Lexi Renee Kuvik, Julia Marie Cardinelli, Sarah Jacob Kunrakal, Kara M. Spears, Heaven Lee Buchanan, Saramar Brignoni, Angie Alonzo, Caitlin Jules Ponciano, Octavia Amelia Dillon, Dominique Leanna Tipton, Melanie Reyes, Hayden M. Roop, Nevea N. Enmore, Kaylin Michelle Guzman, Andrew Anderson, Gennaro Vincent Russo II, Colin Daniel Sieg, Alexis Cisneros, John G. McCabe, Syed Sharar Ramain, Broderick Christian Srodes, Stephen Patrick Connor, Taylor Florin Orlando, Christy Lee Smith, Estefania Lisette Shikarchi, Lily Elaine Spade, Sierra Haven Pataki.
Michael K. Elogiel, Amber Maria Lindsay, Wilmot Dudley Garnett, Mashiat Chowdhury Adiba, Katie Ann Donovan, Marissa Caitlin Tremblay, Sophia Navarro, Adriana Morales Pizarro, Ryan E. Sweet, Fatima Tasmin Kugley, Brittany Marie Jennings, Brianna Alexis McCabe, Gabrielle Ayana Hines, Cynthia Moore, Ryan Lamar Wilson, Sean Malik Watts, Kelvin Jerogui, Joseph Wayne Puccio Ball, Julia Rose Ford, Surur Keshlov, Precious Renee Robles, Rose K. Napoleon, Cynthia L. Underhill, Michaela R. Caliento, Monroe Anthony Cooper, Hunter Shannon Burnsid, Scott W. Davidson, William Kwok Nguyen, Dexter J. Nesio, Donna Bonifacino, Ashat Nagakar, Megan Mullis, Maria Balda, Priscilla Adichilalil, Sierra Dawn Moore, Sophia Margaret Henke, William George Arthur IV, Piper Boswell, Tanisha Deandra Ali Anderson, Gregory Maestra, Paulette Vicente Lociel, Krista Radka, Alexis Brooke Zaragoza, Simia Crochet Wilson, Destiny Rickia Graves,
Amber L. Robinson, Megan Williams, Amanda Lee Pixler, Clydell D. Ewan, Kimberly L. Santiago, Margarita Mannon, Jesus Alejandro Delgado Cardozo, Ian Wallace, Amber Nicole Irwin, Maria Herrera del Campillo, Mary Susan Bunting, Desaria Lamaya Yermaine Hawkins, Jenna Turner, Christian Pedro Victorino, Danielle Rochelle Serju, Joseph E. Breakstone, Taesik Jung, Daniel Cruz, Jordan Ashley Ward, Allison Lee Barhawa, Esteban Salazar Gomez, Vania Cecilia Ruiz, Roshan Karna, Gabriel William Dunn, Jacob B. Stinson, Emily Tanya Jo Rott, Catherine Elise Garner, Camelia Alvida Deborah Nugent, Patricia Ellen Foster, Huang Bo Trong, Baby Mayant, Danny Elbert Green Jr., Kashmir Bessie Townsend, Shakiria Tiana Clayton, Amber Lynn Hadley, Rachel Ariel Barnum,
Del Martin Herman, Selena Stephanie Carriel, Natalia Andrea Palmer Ferrer, Hai Viet Nguyen, Belinda Ann Williams, Michelle Fong, Pierre Jerry Diorgiats Jr., Curtis Richard Piermont, Sierra E. Cooks, Cassidy Rose Cook, Nia Nicole Martin, Camille Victoria Warren, Lily Jelena ZFA Pendragon Howard, Jasmine Lachey Howard, Carilius Ortiz Rodriguez, Alec Brandon Acevedo, Celine Marie Ortiz, Amanda Rose Kagan, Michael Andrew Gibson, An Kwok Wong, Alexander Borges Colon, Sydney Wilkerson, Nikata Rannick Williams, Lauren Marie Lutheran, Janelle Brianna Floyd, Lashante Bentley, Ivy Nayaboke Okero, Leah Teodoro Freeland, Farley Jerome Ladson, Crystal Vanessa Satchel, and the last master's graduate, Wanuke Tiok.
The baccalaureate degree marks a major milestone. It reflects years of hard work and growth and a clear trajectory for what comes next. And I mean this sincerely, it opens doors and changes lives. Before these degrees are conferred, I welcome back Dr. Adrian Frame to reflect on student success and recognize bachelor's graduates who have earned special distinction.
Thank you, Provost Buckwalter. Before we continue, it's worth recognizing how different the paths to this moment may have been for you. Many of you worked while earning this degree, sometimes out of necessity and sometimes to generate opportunity. Some balanced school with family responsibilities, unpredictable schedules, and other competing priorities. Some of you are the very first in your families to do this, figuring out how to earn a bachelor's degree without any roadmap. Many of you also chose to take on more, not because it was required, but because you understood what the experience had to offer you. Will our LEAD Scholars Academy graduates, students who engaged in the academic study of leadership, and our President's Leadership Council, a distinguished group that has admirably represented UCF as ambassadors, please stand for recognition. Please be seated. It's now my pleasure to provide special recognition to students who show sustained academic distinction and scholarship and are graduating with Latin honors. To qualify for cum laude honors, students must reach a cumulative grade point average of 3.8, or just above. These students are wearing a white cord to signify their achievement. Cum laude graduates, please rise to be celebrated. Thank you. Be seated. To qualify for magna cum laude honors, students must reach a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or just above. The gold cord worn by these students represents their accomplishment. Magna cum laude graduates, please rise for recognition as we congratulate you. Please be seated. Lastly, to qualify for summa cum laude honors, students must reach a cumulative GPA of 3.95 or up to a perfect 4.0. A black and gold cord adorns these students, symbolizing their success. Summa cum laude graduates, will you please rise to be celebrated and congratulated? Please be seated. In addition, top honor medallions are presented to the students who have achieved the highest grade point averages in their colleges. Will these scholars please rise to be recognized and congratulated? Please be seated. The Burnett Honors College is UCF's university-wide honors program and showcases exceptional scholarship, leadership, and creativity. I ask these scholars who have demonstrated remarkable achievement at UCF to stand for recognition. Please be seated. Finally, the Order of Pegasus is the most prestigious and significant student award that can be attained at the University of Central Florida. This honor recognizes outstanding undergraduate and graduate students who have demonstrated overall excellence in university involvement, leadership, academic achievement, and community service. We're pleased to have Order of Pegasus graduates with us today as esteemed members of the Platform Party. Would the following graduates please stand for recognition along with members of their families joining us in the audience? Chanel Moya Aguero. Jacob R. Vierling. Congratulations, Order of Pegasus students. These students' names and the names of our graduates are listed in your program. Graduates, each of you has had a different path and different challenges. You had different breakthroughs and different achievements, but what connects you all is that you dared to keep going. And that is what student success looks like at the University of Central Florida. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Now is your time, graduates, and I welcome the Provost Buckwalter back to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Frame. Family and friends, we now invite our graduates to walk across the stage. But before we do, I want to say, as someone who has sat where you all sit in the audience today, excited to see a loved one graduate, I know how important this moment is to you. Many of you have traveled from far away to celebrate your graduates, and we want you to be able to hear their name when it's called. We simply ask that you be considerate and remember your neighbors want the same for their students. Will our top honor graduates please come forward, followed by the first row of baccalaureate graduates.
of the College of Community Innovation and Education, Juliana Grace Cabai, summa cum laude. Sarah Abigail Yarger, summa cum laude. Joshua Edward Holbrook, summa cum laude. Nolan Christopher Aycock, summa cum laude. Marley Perry, summa cum laude. Emily Lynette Carr, summa cum laude. Lucy Ana Blanco. Chanel Moya Aguero, magna cum laude. Jacob R. Vierling, cum laude. Ariana Ribeiro Diaz, summa cum laude. Hannah K. Hasselbart, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Grace Mulligan, summa cum laude. Natalie Ruth Johnston, summa cum laude. Niyati Kumar, summa cum laude. Patrick Rodi, summa cum laude. Camila Rosario, summa cum laude. Alyssa Lynn Haggerty, summa cum laude. Alyssa S. Thomas, summa cum laude. Kylie Nicole Vandergriff, summa cum laude. Carlisle Elizabeth White, summa cum laude. Ashton Taylor McNichol. Angelina Blakey. Spencer Rose Millwood, magna cum laude. Reagan Grace Seipel, magna cum laude. Raylan Elizabeth Baumgart, cum laude. Lorelei Morgan Silva, cum laude. Abigail C. Peterson, cum laude. Maya Salhi. Noah A. Rodriguez. Tierra Alice Acevedo. Natalia de Melo Franco Borges. Joshua Daniel Lasarte. Jack R. Gonder. Sophia E. Costavolos. Samantha Emily Wilkins. Chloe Elizabeth Lohman. Nicholas Peter Rich. Alexander Marie Smith, magna cum laude. Brooke Delaney Nolan, magna cum laude. Devin Joe Brennan, cum laude. Nolan Brian James. Raven R. Aliberto, cum laude. Natasha Alexandra Cabrera. Ivy Liu. Connor Jameson Riley. Haley Gabrielle Wolf. Avery Kai Morrison. Emily Nicole Simons, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Hearney, summa cum laude. Margaret Louise Beck, summa cum laude. Amanda Emery Wallace, summa cum laude. Kylie Rose Asif, summa cum laude. Sarah Abigail Reichhorster. Jose Amando Cordero. Alexander Edward Ball. Jenna Eve Rembaum, cum laude. Maria Angeles Huerta Montijo. Erica Carolina Ramos.
Antonio Gianni Vales. Matthew Clay Davis. Ryan M. Green. Cameron Joy Fuller. Jairo Garcia. Jacob Harrison Schwartz. Madison J. Barrera. Nicole Perez. Madison D. Santos. Melanie Marie Berry. Emery Alexander White. Heather Nicole Rondatz. Carson Matthew Cameron. Matthew M. Barat. Evan Vandersand. Jordan Alexandra Delage. Sydney Paige Fenn. Alexa Marie Bordash, magna cum laude. Nikhil Avinash Inandmar. Isadora Sophia Maxim. Alyssa Shaban Hodge. Makaya Starr. Alaria A.R. Sweeney. Anthony Joseph Diego. Hannah Talia Glazer, magna cum laude. Cecilia Bess Vilches. Savannah Madison Riley. Hope Brianne Wagner. Logan Javier Martinez. Cami Nguyen. Rula Eshan Saden. Haley Joe Smith. Shay R. Powers. Pearson W. Bogalea. George Toby Skinner. Micaiah Montgomery. Anderson Verdugo Perez. Bettina Delijanin, summa cum laude. Autumn Grace Pelfrey. Rowan Caradori Webb. Shelby Lynn Williams. Cecilia Jeanette Nuss.
Jordan Looper. Anthony James Rosario. Devin Ricardo de Jesus. Benjamin Robert Peppers. Natalie Perez. Zoe Ellen Ivy. Priscilla Posada. Brenda J. Garcia. Zara Elkator, Delangela Bernadine, Killa Jean Lassiter, Kyla Jean Lassiter, Natalie I. Carter, Ryan Eric Kobitish, Kelly Ariel Rabinsky, Melanie Morel Davila, cum laude, Eva Victoria Della Piazza, Camille Elizabeth Della Piazza, Cyan Jade Squadrito, Jaden Eugene Williams, Justin Phillips Reisler, summa cum laude, Jared Maxwell Silverman, Rebecca Lisa Prine, Devin Elise Maida, cum laude, Marae R. Seba, Hannah Therese Sedeno, Megan Lee Thompson, Stephanie Ramirez, Samantha Lee Kalish, cum laude, Samantha Kaylin Yearwood, cum laude, Jude M. Hagen, magna cum laude, Aurora Rain Stevens, Noelia Romani Calazos, Jack Thomas Place, Alejandro J. Cortez, Alexander J. Lethner, Riley Rose Rodriguez, Pietra Diaz, cum laude, Ana B. Pons, magna cum laude, Jeffrey Xavier Rivera Negron, Corey L. Meneo, Jillian Ray Golf, Haley E. Corbett, Valentina Isabella Alacon, Alyssa G. Mosso, Yaneli Kaira Perez, Loden Lucas Bravos, Owen McLean, Lourdes Fiorella Crispe, Jonathan David Strout, Sarah O. Abuhosen, Mason Quinn Rody, Miles August O'Toole,
Sophia R. Tercy, William Joseph LeBlanc II, cum laude, Jalen Anthony Nichols, Lisette Andrea Ayala, Matthew Daniel Story, Jaden Ethan Tranchino, magna cum laude, Alexi Adrian Bernard, Kenneth Ray Wooten Jr., Aurelie Z. Gordon, Matthew Luis Garcia, Jordan I. Daldalo, Thomas Samuel Briggs, Cameron Shelby Blackburn, cum laude, Yomar Josue Alvarez, Valerie E. Ramirez, magna cum laude, Kristen Marie Carville, Rodney C. Vincent Jr., Natalia Palacios, Nathan A. Ring, magna cum laude, Colby Turner, Alan James Geyer, Hui Huyn, Roberto E. Bello, Hamza Ali, Isabel Anna DeVincent, Natalia Glover, Tani Lacey, Priyanka Koshla, David Alfredo Barriero, Danielle De La Rosa, Ala N. Imar, McKenna Sky Mosley, Jennifer Lavon Ludd, Juan S. Gomez, Daniel Arturo Zambrano, Tyler R. Jandro, Emma Nicole Fletcher, Adiel E. Garcia, Samantha Helene Johnson, Skylar Reimers, cum laude.
Daniel Henry Ortiz, Rafael Benigno Flores, Jose Antonio Garcia III, Alex W. Thompson, Emma G. Williams, Amanda May Bachans, magna cum laude, Kenny Michelle Petke, Olivia Grace Hoffman, Diana Kezel, Camila Cabell, Anuwalapo Victoria Aloitan, Kendall K. Montuano, Grace Lichter, cum laude, Riley Jane Golden, Danielle Elizabeth Paris, Tanya Josie Pearson, J. Meyer Melnick, Tyson J. Downey, Rochelle Chan, Nicole Victoria Spitia, summa cum laude, Clea Dole, Chris Mary Turby, Christian Israel Hernandez, Julia Oval, Anne Marie McGrath, Miles Atlas Andrews, Elijah Joseph Clark, Jonathan Nicholas Zambrano, Olivia Marie Goulian, Lindsay Christian Lovett, Ashlyn Nicole Davis, Emma Mary Riley, cum laude, Deshaun Edwards, Tanvir Singh, cum laude. Jessica Aguirre Delva. Zion Jane Marie. Taylor Sophia Calfi, magna cum laude. Marcus Van Troy Sanchez. Trenton James Wesley. Abigail R. Barnett. Kelima S. Alexis. Mateus Verfel Mayer. Frida Lacona. Megan Grace Kleinsmith. Jack Logan Miller. Sophia Rizzo, cum laude. Alex Lynch. Carlos Manuel Rodriguez. Darius Anthony Lee. Hope Lauren Claudis. Sierra Sky Torres.
Antravius Benjamin Solon. Juliana Rose Gialamorino, summa cum laude. Scott A. Troer, cum laude. Joseph Bach Rimmett. Evan Cassell Walsifer. Tyler Rhymes. Kaylee Wilkes. Aya Muhammad Youssef. Dennis A. Perez Castillo. Carol Valeria Torres. Sabina Singh. Garrison John Boykin. Catherine Arwin Stone. Lizette Sulpaveda. Amy Lindsay Garcia Panagua. Catherine Allison Bowen. Jonathan Ramirez. Marley Elise Suarez. Nayelise Lopez Rivera. Sarah Renee Mason, magna cum laude. Caitlin Schmidt. Amy Lee Torres. Nelson Gabriel Placa Rios. Jose A. Carmona. Ashaya Yara Warren. Emily Marie Brown. Amr Salah. Randy Yuri Maroon. Melanice Eston. Jeffrey Jacob Hopkins. Ariana Magali Santiago, magna cum laude. Lily Faith Snell, cum laude. Thomas William Winter. Juliana I. Bernal. Kala Ashlyn McDaniel. Giovanna Coit Gudino, summa cum laude.
Olivia Grace Fasano. Alexis Nicole Alexandru. Myra N. Aurelino. Falak Faraz. Delaney M. Winkler. Aaliyah A. Flores. Kaylin M. Guevara. Ashley J. Lamia. Victoria Coniero. Annalise Rachel Newman. Shivana Damanti Changur. Olivia Ann Warrington, cum laude. Ryan Kashluk Nana. Aaron R. Campbell. Sean Ward. Dalen de la Caridad Hernandez, cum laude. Maximino A. Cruz. Michelle Sarah Linda David. Victoria Daniela Hernandez. Nakia Gianna Reed. Maya Tene McCarthy, cum laude. Jaheim R. Golden. Pilar de Jesus Centeno. Andrew P. James. Sarah Axius. Ajay Audrey Angus. Brianna J. Thomas. Hannah T. Luong. Nguyen Tua Tron, magna cum laude. Diego Cortez. Crystal Alun Eisen. Crystal M. Frederick. Christopher Idrogo. Mia Francesca Reina. Daniela Gonzco Torres. Michaela Exantus. Ariana Liz Arroyo. George Awachikam Otoko. Jire Uzen. Harrison Charles Roberts. Yone J. Liang.
Tabitha J. Diaz. Drew Nixon. Ketia Diana Joseph. Marjorie Louise Osanat. Kimberly Ashanti Smith. Jack Stephen Gray. Sydney Lane Katz. Kaylee A. Brewster. Catherine Marie Comer. Eduardo Antonio Sanchez. Tin Han Ven Lee. Quinn Irona Starwalker, cum laude. Monica Hain Valrado. Michael Fuzinaz. Ashley Nicole Chestnut, magna cum laude. Lila R. Elkoli. Leanne P. Hernandez. Aisha Janat Ali. William Xavier Jan Swartz. Emmanuel A. Hendricks. Ray Emmanuel Ellington. Samuel T. Isaacs. Kylan Isaiah Horn Bryant, Andre St. Soren, Michael W. Harris Jr., Skylar Kai Dahl, Mackenzie Taylor Pace, magna cum laude, Ashley Argamont, Matthew Patrick Oldano, Sarah Grace Janal, Marina Sanchez, Jose Alejandro Cortina, Mia Danielle Guadalupe, Taylor Lynn Hill, Bridget K. Wasson, Yarelise Nicole Chamorro, Enelika K. Molinari, Isabella Marie Del Zingaro, Owen R. Lowe, Tyler Eduardo Halford, Georgia Rose Wilson, Jennifer Dinera Offiero, Jordan A. Van Auken,
Maxwell Carson Riddle, cum laude. Sophia Irene DeVries. Ashley Nicole Nowland. Magdalene May Tibbetts. Jessica L. Stolar. Krista Haley Kidd. Gabriela Melendez. Kemera Virginia Jackson, cum laude. Lisa Garth, cum laude. Vanessa Milagros Nieves. Daniela Martinez, magna cum laude. Shireen D. Campbell Riley. Nicholas J. Coffey, Cecilia Cruel Adoran, Damian Hunter Ramos, Jackson Wayne Waters, Tiana Lynn Reyes, Abiel Montanez, Joshua Max Feeney, Luis Aragones Buot, Logan Q. Douglas, Safi Gonzalez, David Munoz, Aaron Michelle Kazanis, Antoine Denise Gustave, Mariah K. Clay, cum laude, Alexander Maureen Carvalho, Jessica Rose Marant, Noah F. Waller, Alexandra Reagan McDowell, Skylar Ann Hedman, Jose Roberto Rodriguez Torres Jr., Ryan Lee Lewis, Shelby Marie Bates, Daisy Grace Beatty, cum laude, Eva Barrera, Anna Mayo Sheng Marukuni, Mackenzie Lee Gainey, magna cum laude, Clory N. Murray, Felix Mahant, Kai Jarrell Anderson, Sydney Warsham, Ashley Denise Wilcox, Alexander J. Rodriguez, cum laude, Daniela Alejandra Borjas, cum laude, Angelina Marie Heath,
Braden Schleifer, Julie Elizabeth Thompson, Dylan L. Pesquera, Daniel A. Colon Jr., Alan James Hill, Benjamin Miles Schaffer, Caleb Carson Osborne, Michelle Ann Santana, Jackson Taylor Brooks, Ashlyn L. Pukin, Kate Francis O'Sullivan, Annabelle Grace Nichols, cum laude, Ray Augusto Pacheco, Robert L. Earl, Emily I. Mullins, Samantha Hendrickson, Philip John Williams, Jacob D. Cutrell, Thomas O. Alfea, cum laude, John Patrick Starnes, Brianna Nicole Rendon, Christopher Jeremiah Parker, Trevor W. Deast, Patrick James McMahon, Kiera Jolie Rudabash, Talia Hay, Leah Kristen Steffen, Ryan Jannard Garcia Bacal, Bryce James Berwanger, Christian Lozano, Sarah Haley Bryan, cum laude, Christopher Martin Soto, Sierra Grace Vinson, Rylan C. Atkinson, Catherine Natalia Curtin, Shirley Rossier.
Kamaya Campbell, Miranda Jade Fusaro, cum laude, Ashley Cruz, Megan K. McDonough, magna cum laude, Samantha Tyne Hatton, Savannah Ray Baker, Mallory Rebecca Allen, Kylie Hosaka Lauderdale, cum laude, Maria C. Valdez Fontella, cum laude, Isabella Snow, Delaney Lavelle Williams III, Reginald D. Stanley II, Tanisha Sima, Elijah David Can, Brody H. Ennis, Bianca Inez Subiri, Dante Isaiah Richardson, John Robert Whitfield Jr., Kiana Saray Carte, Josefa Jimenez, cum laude, Megan Lorraine Kuhn, Elia Fisher, Ryan J. Brooks, Aiden Christopher Ruth, Megan Sierra Phillips, cum laude, Brooke Marie Marsden, Jason O. Garospe Rojas, Ethan H. Huyn, John Mario Hernandez, Yasmin Naomi Kromek, Natalia Toro Suarez, Cynthia D. Vasquez, Brianna R. Pastor, Davis Allen Snyder, Angelina Celeste Vickers, Yasmin Oren, Jessica Lynn Sullivan, Victoria Grace Ortiz, Tatum K. Barnes, Mackenzie Ann Buck, Haley M. Cutherall, summa cum laude, Jose Ignacio Polido,
Alexandra Eileen Romero, Lauren Grace McCrae, cum laude, Brianna Marlene Peskovich, Blake M. Woody, Connor Abraham Chen, Sierra H. Hand, Kayla Wren Orlando, cum laude, Noah Roy Jumalan, Destin Alexander Straveler, Jacob Dietrich Bell, Adam Randall Smith, cum laude, Elizabeth Preeti Banduru, Nathaniel Camacho, Stephanie R. Steedley, Kaya J. Betts, Matthew Flanagan, Veronica Isabel Amadeo Floret, Zachary Lazenby, Margaret A. Platten, Quentin Alexander Hatch, Andrew James Hamilton, Kaylee M. Peabody, Paige C. Roberts, Tyler Joseph Eidelman, Joshua Alexander Tyre, Tara A. Caparella, magna cum laude, Anushka A. Desai, summa cum laude, Leslie Lauren Shooting, summa cum laude, Justice Denver Rowe, magna cum laude, Daniel Thomas Hernandez, Laura Isabel Moreno, Yesenia Vasquez, Guadalupe Cheng, summa cum laude, Zichali J. Mendez, Leanna Maria Corzo, Jordan William Johnson, Cole P. Whipple,
Elizabeth Grace Chung, Monica Roman Nicosia, Talia M. Hernandez, summa cum laude, Antonio Andres Negron Diaz, Christian Denise Franconi, Christopher Robert McKendry, Emily Kendall Sims, Noah Riley Hoffman, Sophia Elizabeth Leano, Christian Briseno, summa cum laude, Cynthia Anna McDermott, magna cum laude, Stephen Godfrey Barboza, Jason W. Huang, Enrico Jose Paredes, Cooper Murray Dweck, cum laude, Daniel L. Beecham, Latrell Ifani Sam German, Grace E. Tomlin, Karina J. Balcaran, Julia Isabel Bailey, Brooke Ann Balschmeider, Isabella Fernandez, Emily Catherine Mayo, cum laude, Riley Elizabeth Madden, Emily Elaine Chapman, Sydney Ray Starbird, Laisha Prado, Noach Ben David, magna cum laude, Hannah Marie Nimes, A.B. K. Gottfried, Catherine R. Palmer, Emma Lynn Christie, Samantha S. Maririno, magna cum laude, Nathan J. Swinburne, cum laude, Natalia Amy Knapp Seal, magna cum laude, Salma Chiricoe, summa cum laude, Madison Jacqueline Perunco, cum laude, Lucas Santos Delgado, Renato I. Guzman, William Harold Fosnall, Jacob Dolan Stewart, cum laude, Lauren Michaela Butler, Faith M. Bauhausen, Sophia L. Samper, Kaylin Marie Dudley, Hannah Renee Garner,
Mark D. Salome, Caitlin Marie Hutchins, Mia Jolie Diaz, Brianna Sheets, Talia Naiji Fair, Victoria Resman, William Manuel Cajigas, Victoria Catherine Vetter, Maury Antonio Ibarra, Lucas M. Alvarez, Angeli Sadie Bayer, Shayla Ann Franklin, Kevin Javier Palma, Miranda J. Howley, Kenneth E. Quinones, Olivia Marie Song, Emily Ruth No, Daniela Panique, cum laude, Brielle Dougherty, magna cum laude, Jerry Anna Claudio, Gwendolyn Jean Greening, Noah Ryan Sigafos, magna cum laude, Emily Rose Casper, Alexis Jade No, cum laude, Francisco M. Centeno, Isabella Robayo Torres, Arthur Robert Baker, Milka Nicole Lucas Dominguez, Heidi Jasmine Marrero, Jessica Harris,
Taylor Brooke Harris, Maria Fernanda Cruz, Davy Sedano, Alexandria Ann Ketter, Celia Shea Hamilton, Margaret Ruth Yovesh, magna cum laude, Alakarine Mercado Herme, Raquel Lantigua, summa cum laude, Amanda C. Brochu, Maya I. Lopez, Gabrielle Buzzi, Kenzie Lee Allen, summa cum laude, Jasmine Alexandria Davis, Gamin Mario Lubin, Hui Dien Tran, magna cum laude, Anissa Merlene Curie, Juan Sebastian Auger, Liam J. Wallig, Karina Anarud, Claudia Costa Oliveira, summa cum laude, Viana Ramirez, Allison Lawson, Stephanie S. Sanchez, Paul Taran Ramkaran, Michael Patrick Simon, Edniel Jumar Marrero, Nina Galjan, Aiden D. Chandler, Sasha Rose Cavallaro, Brianna Paris McGowie, Emily Marie McGuigan, Sydney Johanna McKitty, Norelia Yvette Lopez, Kyla Y. Diaz, Jamie Brooke Marcus,
Albert M. Davis, Olivia Lean Mering, Brianne Marie Etienne, Christina Marie Militello, Christopher Samuel Zemixon, Teresa Leo, Caitlin M. Fisher, Lena P. Gilbert, Marjorie Dorleen Prasad, Alexander Gabriel Spurk, Christian Gonzalez, Fultricia Tracy Johnson, Isabel Azambuja, Rosario Gonzalez, Natalia Sofia Mendez, Caden H. Gray, Vittorio Grace Figueroa, magna cum laude, Justin Raphael Fortuny, Brianna Alcindor, Julie Ann I. Denny, Khalid Ibrahim Yassin, Jordan Darius Clark, Demetrius Isaac Williams, Maria Philoa Antoine, Dave Rodriguez, Viviana Frias Diaz, Pedro Gabriel Siracusa,
Jenna E. Fain, Delana Isabella Ortolano, cum laude, Belinda Phils Aim, Jamel Chantrice Watkins, Alexis K. Maddox, Cassandra M. White, Andressa Bell Chavez, summa cum laude, Mackenzie A. Young, summa cum laude, Mercedes de la Caridad de Santos, Sarah J. Hodges, Nicholas D. Cruz, Matthew B. Nunley, magna cum laude, Lauren Michelle Pedroso, Danielle R. Cora, cum laude, Avery B. Newhart, Madeline E. Rosso, Jose Antonio Matos Cotejena, Amaya Brielle Powell, Delinette Teresa Puente, Matthew D. Villa, Scott Pina, Aaron Matthew Robinson, Cameron Alyssa Rose McClendon, Jalissa Monique Brown, Alex Enrique Iglesias, Casey Michelle Ball,
Monique Michaela Heslop, Jacob L. Lasco, Jacqueline Marie Ubeda, Lisbeth Margarita Mateo Alvarez, Tara Jo Harris, Megan Handel, summa cum laude. Julie F. Robertson. Alexandra Cuevas. Vier Williams McCroy. Jesse J. Miller. Joshua B. Goldstein. Jennifer Kathleen Garcia. Kaishli Marie Reyes. Siona Grace Cremins. Tyra Darbuz, magna cum laude. Ariel A. De Jesus. Michael J. Kawa. Francina A. Gabo, cum laude. Olivia Delaney O'Quinn. Valeria Carolina Velasquez, summa cum laude. Holland Hope Forrestal, cum laude. Angela Faith Silvestri. Ayana Isis Johnson. Abigail Marie Perez. Anthony Kang. Aldovano Concalves. Horace Craig Lockhart Jr. Colleen Alana Branch. Janae Nakia Latrice Robinson. Quinacia Yanae Bowie. Lauren Lopez. Anthony Michael Sena. Fabio Danielle Aguilar Guerrero. Sephora Lon Cassius. Elizabeth A. Dale. Dormonica Debrina Fultz. Stephanie Torres.
Lucas Kent Murphy. Christina Amelia Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Sarah Elaine Hoey. Natalie Perez. Myra F. Santiago, cum laude. Hannah Sarkadi. Angela D. Halls. Sakina Janae Denard. Ashley Marie Langji, summa cum laude. Shelby Ann Rice. Rebecca Hayes Martinez. Madalena Mallingham. Haley K. Pryor. Tara Lynn J. Johnson. Stephanie Balaguer. Ryan Page Fletcher. Nathan Omik Rulson. Enzo German Antoine. Shanna Lynn Davis. Dynasty Alicia Rodriguez. Rayanne Williams. Lauren Elizabeth Grady. Jaden Ricardo Leonard. Annie Truk Nguyen. Tanika Renee Nall. Kendall Lindsay Davis. Summerlin Faith Kennedy. Monica Yarina Lamont. Walter Klaus Nord. Tayana Liana Montconico. Adrena Lynette Baker Gerson. Aaliyah Sabrina Dixon. Gavin Harris Arivalos. Alexandria Natalia Cortamilia. Roseanne Miriam Bakreba. Norlin Eloa Sanchez. Jasmine Renee Herring. Ava Lynn Pinette. Elena Dawn Howell. Wonderline Felix Amy. Kayla Janae Lloyd. Quanisha C. Southern. Luis Maria Pashana Quintela. Jonathan Gaspar Karosker. Maha Asem El Jishi. James William Kelly. Chase D. Pennick. Christian Ray Collier. John Patrick Wolf. Nabia Khan. Zainab Ahmad.
Javia Amari Walker. Ivana A. Smolikova. Beth Ann Lasher. Ronaldo J. Alexander. Brian Francis Metcalf. Chase A. Card. Aya Zenaldin. Tara Cassie Nerette. Eiler Angel Saunders. Kiara Vagara. Gabriel Andres Saavedra. William Joseph Manca IV. Jennifer Capiabianca. Irisa Renee Strunke cum laude. Siobhan Razik summa cum laude. Maria Nicoleta Jimenez Vega. Abi Tamara Maniscal Abata. Mackenzie Rita Adams summa cum laude. Naya S. Hudson. Asier Paxtel Arambari. Cassidy Ernie. Eva Christine Raske. Alexandra N. Castro Olin. Chloe Hopper. Axel Omar Maldonado Munez. Jacqueline Rose Malanga cum laude. Billy Ethan Morales. Elise A. King. Mariah Elizabeth Calderon. Sofia Marrero Diaz. Maciel Hernandez Charo. Broderick Alexander Beauchamp. Alma Almaza Jinem, Sakti Tiramulapan, Cynthia Annette Bennett, Alicia Faye Barrett,
Dana Isabella Ramiro Palacio, Tatum R. Beam, Elise M. Herrera, Katie Marie Zulon, cum laude, Darina Shoshina, Clemente Enrique Silva, Lucas Paul Yves Durote, Basil Bernice Gonzalez, Jaleel Sharif Moore, Sydney F. Burgeon, Kimberly McDuffie, D. Nazida Delgado Rivera, Elizabeth Ann Logan, Brooke Violet Bolton, Ruthvik Rajkumar, Verlande Derese, Vanessa Eugenia Robledo, Mariana Melissa Rodriguez, Sierra Nicole Adolph, Brentania Dechara Smith, Fatakima D. Erickson, Reese Eleanor Renfro, summa cum laude, Christian Sostatia, cum laude, Isabel Fall, George Samuel Carrer, summa cum laude, Tolian T. Lee, Mariah Daniela Rivero Medina,
Abigail S. Atkins, Sarah Ann Godiosi, Ava Marie Donner, Paula Eduarda Bravo, Katie Marie Vidal, Gabrielle Paige Karanganis, Shanika Christie, Melissa Dumornay, David Cruz Batista, Tatiana A. Lauriston, Renaud Samir Aldada, Arielina Norberto, Nora A. Ibrahim, Nevaeh Larissa Hawkinson, Stanley Mew, Anthony Isaiah Figueroa, Colson A. Baggs, Rodrigo Alejandro Bolanos, Alexis Siriano Ferro, Brianna Carolina Rodriguez, Camila I. Rivera, Martin Rosas Rosales. And the last graduate of Community Innovation and Education is Aaron Jacob Feldner.
Class of 2026, you now join a global network of UCF alumni who are shaping industries, advancing knowledge, and strengthening communities. I now invite our last speaker, Jess Melberti, Class of 2016, to welcome you to the UCF alumni family.
Thank you. Well done, class of 2026. You can clap, that's exciting, yeah. As a fellow alum, I know what it takes to reach this moment. The discipline, the persistence, and the decisions made along the way. I also know that UCF has prepared you for what's next. Wherever you go from here, into your careers, your communities, or what you choose to build next, carry UCF with you. And remember, as a Knight, you are never walking alone. The UCF Alumni Network is one of the most far-reaching and connected communities you will ever be a part of. At more than 400,000 strong, you'll find Knights across industries and around the world who are ready to open doors, share insights, and stay connected, because that is what this community is about. I encourage you to stay engaged through mentorship, events, and by supporting the next generation of students who will follow your path. One example of that impact is the class gift tradition. Started by graduates just like you, since 2016, thousands of students have chosen to give back, investing in the university and the students who will come next. To those of you who are wearing a gold and white cord today, your support of the Class 2026 gift reflects your enduring commitment to what comes next for UCF. Class of 2026, celebrate today as a milestone and use it as your momentum. Congratulations and welcome to the UCF alumni family. And as always, go Knights!
Thank you, Jess. Graduates, we are all so proud of the success you have earned. During your time at UCF, you dared to build what's next. You learned, you worked, you created, and you built momentum that is shaping our future. We hope you retain the unmatched optimism, curiosity, and compassion that first brought you to UCF. In a few moments, we will come together as one community for the alma mater. You will find the words on the back cover of your programs. Afterward, the platform party and faculty will recess, and guests may exit the arena to meet their graduates. But before we conclude, graduates, we have conferred your degrees, and you have crossed the stage. Now we come to a final moment, one that marks your transition from student to graduate. Class of 2026, for the last time, will you please rise? The graduation tassel is a symbol of your achievement. Moving the tassel from the right to the left after graduating is symbolic of crossing to another stage in your life, while keeping your alma mater close to your heart. Baccalaureate graduates, I now invite you to move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations to all our doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate graduates today. You earned this. Thank you all for joining us for today's commencement ceremony. Will all who are able please rise? And gentlemen, will you again remove your caps? And before we sing our alma mater, just one more time, go Knights!